Good morning, everyone. Hey, Key. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. That's sweet. That's really sweet. What I want to talk about tonight is, first of all, take a look at the thumbnail. Okay. That's me, and that's not the show film crew. That is the film crew of a major cable network program show. And it's all about being in the right place at the right time and meeting the right people at the right time and being out there in the world. And so, although I may have turned 72, wow, look how my uh, 72nd chapter has started already with that sort of thing happening for me. And I'm very excited about it. Very excited. And the other thing is that, I mean, who are all those people in the bushes? You can come down. But if you don't like me, don't come down. Okay. If you don't like me, you stay up there and look. Because if you come down and I don't like you, then I'm going to send you right out. So ain't no point into it. But anyway, on my birthday this year, I got a beautiful gift from Sean Club Chat and the Side Eyes. And it's in the avatar right there. And I was so overwhelmingly grateful to receive that from them. And I wanted to explain because someone had asked me, uh, why do you get so grateful and emotional when someone does something nice? Because nobody has to be kind. And when you're younger, kindness is kind of taken for granted. It's almost as if people think it's a given that they're entitled for people to be kind to them. And one of the things I've found is that, like I said, nobody has to be kind. Now, so I'm going to explain why it impacts me so strongly when people are kind. Because I have met and dealt with a huge number of unkind people over my lifetime. And I'll start with my younger son who passed away. And Right to Life stuck with me with my son through pregnancy and through his birth and through his death. They brought doctors in to make sure that the hospital wasn't trying to just throw him away. And because they even paid for his funeral because it was a high risk pregnancy and my savings were depleted. And something that the head of the neonatal care unit said was, think of them as gifts to him. And from that moment on, I realized I could never give him anything else. So all of the money, because I said, I lost all my money, da 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 da. And when she said, think of it as gifts to him, yeah, because over a lifetime, had he lived, I would have given him much more. So that being his mother before he was born cost me a lot of money. Suddenly that meant nothing. But she was kind enough to share that with me. You can't imagine how that changed my outlook from that point forward. And when I was walking through the mall and walked upon, I looked at one man, and for some reason he was the one, and I said, you never know. This is what I was thinking. You never know what other people are carrying around, because they didn't know what I was carrying around in me. I was numb. My mom went with me to get his burial clothing and so on. And and she was my eyes and ears at the time. But no one knew what I was feeling by looking at me. And then I realized nobody knows what someone else is carrying around inside of them. You can't look at someone and say, oh, they've got a lot of pain in their life. Or you can't look at someone and say, I think they're carrying a heavy burden inside, because it doesn't show on the face. And one thing that you do learn is empathy. You have empathy for people in situations that you may never have been in. The thing I say when I see people who are homeless, I say, there but for the grace of God go I. When someone is sick, I say, there but for the grace of God go I. And so when you get in situations that are sad, kindness means a lot. And I got a card after my youngest son passed away. And I remember distinctly being so proud and excited and happy that someone had thought enough of me to take the time to write a card and send it to me. And I cried. Now, I guess I was crying anyway because, my son had passed away. But when I saw that card, that's when I realized how important kindness is from other people to other people, no matter what you're going through. And I'll say this, and ever since my youngest son died and I'm confronted with evil people, God balances it out and places kindness in my life. He remembers and stores all of my tears. And so send a card to someone who may be going through something. It will be greatly appreciated. You have no idea how it will positively impact them. Or call them. Leave a kind word. Now, I do this regularly by being support for people who have lost a child. In fact, I just had a niece 3 weeks ago, 6 months ago, it was 3 months ago, who had lost a child. Hospital said the child was fine. She and her husband brought her home, and they woke up one morning and she was gone. It was SIDS. And so I was there for her during that period of time and continue to be. And then another woman lost a son at 7 who died from a cancer for which they're not even doing research. I pray for these mothers all the time, and I give them back what I was given: kindness. The grief counselor put me in touch with the support group. I don't care if I woke up crying in the middle of the night. Somebody would wake up out of their bed and talk to me. And so I tell people who have lost a child that I come into or that I know, you can call me anytime, 24/7. Even if you don't want me to talk, even if you just want to vent or cry, I'm here for you. And so we have to show kindness to other people. And that's why Those flowers you see in the avatar had such an emotional impact, positive impact upon me, because you can never, ever expect kindness as a given. Kindness is given, and it's to be appreciated, applauded, loved, and you have to be grateful for it. And I wanted to share that with you because a lot of times people think that they are taking you down or taking you out without even knowing what you've been through that has not taken you out. And I've been through a hell of a lot in my 72 years. And I'm still here. So you all have a beautiful night, a beautiful morning, and remember, try to be kind or be kind to people. And even though others are unkind to you, if someone puts a drop of kindness into your life, thank God for it. And you can be that one drop of kindness for people as well. Because in this world, with the type of world we're living in and the type of people who inhabit it, someone has to be there to put the blessing of kindness in someone's life. Have a beautiful night and a beautiful day tomorrow.